Hey everyone, welcome back to SFDC Panther. This is Amit, and in this video we are going to talk about Summer 20 release. So what are the new features which are going to come in this release, that is Summer 20? We are going to talk few of them. We are not going to talk everything, but yeah, we do have few exciting features that I would like to share with you all before it comes, and I will also share you how you can find out more features, how you can navigate, how you can sign up for a new pre-release org. Everything is here you are going to get. Before we get started, I would like to thank Salesforce Release Readiness Group, where you can find out from where you actually get the org, and then you can start exploring the new features. So as Salesforce have not released the release notes, we have got few features that we are going to share with you. So let's quickly start. First thing, that we will be starting from Einstein Analytics. So for the Einstein Analytics, we have got brand new permissions that are inside Einstein Analytics permission set. So we are going to navigate quickly to the permission set section, and in this permission set we will be getting permission related to Einstein, that is Einstein Analytics platform admin. If we navigate to this permission, we have got a brand new permission, which permission is let's quickly see and then we will discuss more about that. So if you can see here, we have got the brand new permission, that is manage analytics private assets. So if we talk about this brand new permission, this permission enables us to read the assets from the private application. So as of now, what happens if I have any application, I have any dashboard, widgets, any lens that I have saved inside private applications, no one can access. Now if this permission is enabled at this permission set, that is Einstein Analytics platform, you can access that private assets as well for that user, and you can also modify those assets. So this is the first thing, the permission set, very cool that we have got. Next thing is that we have got two new features. One is we have got a complete new data preparation tool for Einstein recipes, and then we have got one that is a new target connection for AWS. So from here we can navigate and how to enable these. To access, first we need to enable this from the setting of Einstein Analytics. Quickly navigate to Einstein Analytics settings, go to the settings, and then we have got two new checkboxes. One is enable Amazon S3 output connection. As we already discussed that Salesforce has not released the release notes, we can't say, but this might be like if you wanted to save some data outside Salesforce Analytics, like Amazon S3 buckets and folders, we can do that by enabling this and creating a connection. And then we have another, which is if you talk about another permission or another new tool, that is use new version of data preparation tool. So this is used for preparing a data for the Einstein recipes. We are going to quickly have a look how it looks like. So let's quickly navigate to Einstein Analytics Studio and see what else or what other cool features we have got for Einstein Analytics. Okay, so we are here inside our Einstein Analytics Studio. So first thing that we have got is we have got a brand new template gallery here. If you click here, this is similar to creating the application. Earlier we were getting from the create button and going to select the application or select the templates instead of application. So if you see here, we have got template gallery where we have found various templates related to our use case, and then we can select any template then create the application. If you want to create a blank application, you have got this blank application. You can go ahead and create your application for a blank application where you can put your widgets based on what you need. And even you do have this button, you can click on create app, and then you will see the same window that we just saw for the template gallery. So these are the two places from where you can create the applications after Summer 20 gets into the picture. And then we have got one more link, that is model manager. So this is basically going to give you how many models you have developed, how many recipes you have created, and many more things. I have no idea about it because as of now I didn't created any predictions or any recipes. That's why here we are getting 0 and 0. And then very exciting features that I am looking for is now we can explore more than one data set into a single lens. How we can do that? Let's quickly do. Here we have got opportunity, or I have a very simple data set that is for account, holding the account information. Now you can see here we have got a button called add dataset. Earlier this button was grayed out or it was not there. Now if we click here, we can add more dataset. Let's add opportunities as well. If you wanted to add more, you can add as well, but let's play around with these two data sets only. Now you have got this blending system. So how it is, like, it is nothing, basically joining how you wanted to display the results. Left blend is like so all the records from the left group which are matches with the right group, else don't show. And like we have got right blend, inner blend is show only common records, and then outer blend like we have both the records. We can select here. Now if you see here in the bar length, you click here. Now we don't have anything here. Let's quickly add some bar length here. Let's add groupings. How we can do that? So let's suppose that for account I'm going to add account number, and for opportunity information again I'm going to add account number and add here. Now you can see here we have got this very simple, that is saying that count of rows. Now if you go here into the sum, we have got annual revenue, and then what we have here, we have got correcting. And let's add one more here saying we are going to talk about account rating and account rating. Add this. So you can add as much as data set you want here, but as soon as you will add groupings or you will change the bar length or the calculate measure field, what it will do is it will gray out the data set field. If you don't see, make sure that you are in the initial phase of your lens. And you can also suppose that you are adding one more. Now if you see here, as soon as we added two groupings here, we found that this is for the account dataset and below opportunity information dataset. You can select here either, suppose that I'm doing for opportunity, and we have now got this. And if you change the blend, instead of outer blend we have got left blend. We are able to see. Why we are able to see? Because we are putting the grouping on the same field which are available into the both data sets. Let's quickly try to change it. I'm just going to change it to the billing city, and this time we are not able to see anything in the right section. Why? Because of this blending system. If we now select outer blend, then we are able to see the information about both the chart. So this is how you can quickly play with this blending system, and then you can quickly do the changes according to your business need what you want. And if you go to the SQL query, you will see that this is query similar like that you used to write earlier before Summer 20 release. So this is one exciting feature that we have got. And now we have got the starting feature that is there in the data manager. So let's quickly switch to data manager. So now here we have got data manager. Let's go to the connect section. First thing that we discussed is we have got a new target connection that is for Amazon here. So if you click on this connect to data button, you will see that we have got target connection. If you click on add, you will see that is AWS S3 output connection. You can provide your connections detail, and then you can save and test. I do have one I created for the testing purpose. And then we have live connection as well. Live connection, I have no idea for what this is, but yeah, we do have some live connection that is connecting Snowflake direct connection. So this is one thing that we have got into the data manager. And the next that we have got is data preparation tool. So if you go to data flows and recipes, into the recipes tab, you can see here we have got this drop down that is saying that create data with data preparation. So if we get back to here, and if we come here, you can see this is a new UI we have got. Now we can select data, or we can add data from here. What we can do is we can add data sets here. Suppose that we have got added opportunities. As soon as you will add, it will ask to select you the fields. You can add your fields here. You can add some data more, so that you wanted to join, with whom you want to join. Opportunity and accounts are related. I'm going to join with the opportunities only. As soon as you will select here, it will give the preview mode here. We have not got preview, so there might be no information. Okay, we have got some error while loading the preview. So now if we get back here, now you can see that the screen is loading, and we should be good to see the data here, and you can change by what you wanted to do the filtering, you wanted to join, you can select those fields, you wanted to add more, you can add those as well, and then you can apply. After that, you have got some aggregation if you wanted to perform, like sum, average, we have got this. You have append, and then you have output for creating into some data set, like data set. You have output connection like the connection that we have created to storing into the AWS, or AWS S3, that is the connection is available as of now. So these are the few exciting features that are available into the Einstein Analytics. And now let's quickly move with another exciting feature that is available for our flows. So now flow can execute before we save any record into the database. That means now flow have the power of triggers. They can even trigger after inserting or after saving the records into the database, or flow can also execute before we save any record into the database. So how we can do that, because that is very exciting for me as well. So if you go to flow section, click on the flows, and I do have one flow, that is opportunity close one. I will explain you later on. Let's open this, and we will also click on new flow to see, because we have got a complete new UI for the flow as well. We have got many options. Now flow can also execute if you are executing any environment platform event into your Salesforce environment. So now you have seen here screen flow and schedule flow. We have auto launch flow, and then we have got these two as well, that is record change flow. That means if a record is getting created or getting updated. And then we have platform event flow. If there is any platform event which is occurring into Salesforce environment, this flow can also listen that and then can do the processing whatever you have defined into your flow. So let's quickly talk about record change flow. We just selected create a flow. Now you can see here this is a screen where we need to select. Let's edit this. When we wanted to trigger this flow, we have updated, we have created or updated. Let's select this. Now we have got two more options. It is saying when actually you wanted to trigger, either before or after. So I just said before the record is saved. Click on done here. Now you have an option to choose in which object you wanted to create a flow. Earlier we don't had. You can select here account, or you can select opportunity here, and you can click on done. So if you see that once you selected, it is a record change and it is before save, you have got only these four options, these four elements. One is for assignment, one is for decision making if you have some if else conditions. If you have a number of records, you can loop through with them, and then you can also get the related records based on get records. So what we can do is, we have got this assignment. Let's quickly add this, and I will say here close one. So what we are going to do is, we are just quickly going to assign the stage name as a close one. So we have got this $record. $record is the record where, or we can say that which record we are making the changes, or we are inserting or updating. So now we have got $record, and then we have got stage name equals. What we are going to do is, let's quickly make it as close one. And if you wanted to add few more, like suppose that we have got description as well, I'm going to say demo description from flow, and let's save it and connect this. So now we have got this very simple flow, and even the flow that we just opened earlier, that is doing the same thing. We have got record is created or updated before the record save, object is opportunity, and we are doing some updation for the stage name and description field. So we have got add. Now what we need to do is, our flow is activated. Let's quickly try to create one more opportunity here, and we'll see what will happen. We'll create opportunity with some different stage, description will be blank, and then we'll see what will happen, either our flow is working or not. So let's quickly switch to opportunities. So we are here in the opportunities tab. Let's quickly click on open, and I will say Summer20. close date, anything, any date you can select out, stage names, qualification, and let's save it. So we just saved our new opportunity that we created. There is no trigger, there is nothing, and you can see our stage has been changed to close one. And the details of if you go to the description field, we can see whatever the description we have changed. So this is the one thing, the very cool feature that I loved. So why? Because now we don't have to write the triggers for before operations, because we earlier we were not able to access flows before operations, and now we have got before and after both, and even we have got one extra, that is platform event. So this was about flows. Now one more interesting feature related with flow is we can create a custom report. We can create a report on flow as well. How we can do that? So if we go to custom report type, so it is not we just need to type report type, sorry, go to report type here, and we will be getting flow as an object where we can track everything. You can see here I have got a new report that is saying that flow. Let's quickly open this. So the primary object, if you see here, it is a flow interview logs, and if you wanted to create more, or if you wanted to see what all objects are available for the flow, you can click on new record type, sorry, new report type, and you can find your object. So we will be able to see what object we have got here. So let me give it a room so that you all can see. So we have got okay, so we have got flow interview logs, we have got flow interview log entries. So these are the two new objects that we have got for the report types. And then if you wanted to create a report just to track, I have this report already available. You can check this report. So let's quickly see here, and then we will move. So this is a report that is saying that sample report flow on screen flow. So you will see this is only for screen flow. That's why we will be only able to see the details about the screen flows. So in the flow we have one screen flow, that is account flow. So as you can see that this is my report where I have a screen flow, that is account flow, and we have got this I have got this information about that flow. That is very simple. And now next thing is that now we can also attach either Excel file or CSV file while we are subscribing our reports or dashboards. That is also cool feature, because earlier we were not able to send the attachments through the emails. So for that, first thing that we need to do is we need to enable. So what we need to do is we need to go to reports and dashboard settings. So quickly navigate to reports and dashboard settings, and then enable this feature, let user, this is what we have got, let user attach reports as files to the report subscription email in Lightning Experience. So this is only for Lightning Experience. So now if we go to the reports, I have one other report, that is accounts, that is just displaying the simple information about the accounts. Now we will like to subscribe this report. That means we wanted to send the information over email. So once you will enable this checkbox, you will get another option that is saying that attach file. If you click here, it will ask you what you wanted to attach, only details or the formatted reports. If you say formatted reports, it will be in Excel format. If you say delete details only, you will get two options. Sorry, you will get CSV option only, and then you can send that. So that is also a cool feature related to the reports and dashboards. So now next thing that we have got a few cool features about record page settings. So what we have got in record page settings is that we have got dynamic forms for custom object, and then we have got a split view for the opportunities. So if we scroll down here, you can see that we have got dynamic forms. So these are only for custom objects. So how this work? So this actually works whenever you have custom objects and you have multiple fields like 100, 200, 500. These are the fields that you have, and then you wanted to improve the dynamic rendering. You wanted to put some conditions there, like that if user is sales manager, then only show the employee salary. If user is only employee, then only show the basic information. And you can also drag and drop the fields anywhere in the component you want. So that is about dynamic forms, we will see. And then you have got a split view. So this is a split view. Even I was not able to find out how it works, but this is basically, if you imagine about the service console. So let's quickly navigate to the service console so that we can see how it will work. So if you go to service console, so once you open any case, any object record, you can see that on the left hand side there is a list view which continuously be there, just to say that you have got this is like this. So this is a split view where you have got list view on the left and the rest of the record detail page on the right. So that is what this list view is going to do. I was not able to identify how this works, but yeah, that is available here because we have got many comments over release readiness group into Salesforce. And then let's quickly see about this dynamic forms. So for this I do have one. Let's quickly switch back to our application, that is, we can say, sales. So for this I did created a very simple object, custom object, that is students, which has only one field, I guess, and then we are able to just edit that. So how this works, so if you go to students here and open any record, so this is looking like this. You can see that I have got only two fields, one is name and one is email. So if you go to gear icon and click on edit page, you will see that there will be some basic information that we will be able to see. So let's this be the page should rendered, and then we will discuss about. So now you can see here, even we are getting a pop-up here, dynamic forms are available, and we have got few tips as well. We will also talk about that. So if you select here, you might see some pop-ups here. For the first time when you come into this page, you might see some pop-ups like upgrade to the dynamic forms. So you just need to do the upgradation, do the upgrade, click on that button and then follow the steps that Salesforce asks. So if you can see here that we have got a single page here, like I want to put that, okay, this is only here I can do. I want to put this field here only. I have this component, I can add few fields here, and then if you want to, what should be the behavior, you can select the behavior as well, like it is either required or read only, or it is a none. You can select any of these, or let's say that this is the required field, that's what we are getting. And then you can also add the filters as well for a particular field only. Earlier it was not there for a field, so you can also do that as well. So suppose that we are saying that device, I'm going to from form factor equal to phone. So as this is a phone, this is a desktop, we should not be able to see the email field into the detail page. So this is how your dynamic form works. As I don't have much fields, so this will not even impact the performance, but in case of multiple fields it will be a savior for us. You can see here we are not able to see. So this is how it works very easily. And then we have got few new objects in the Salesforce which are related to CPQ. CPQ is a product of that is provided by Salesforce itself. So earlier those objects were part of managed package, now those are standard objects. So we have got three objects, which is what we can say is yes, so we have got these three objects, which is consumption rate, consumption schedule, and then we have got project consumption schedule. So these are the three objects earlier which were part of CPQ managed package, but now these are the part of standard Salesforce objects, and those might be removed from the managed package. I have no clue about that. And next that we have got is, it is also going to be a very exciting feature, that is in-app guidance. So if we go to the setup and then go to in-app guidance from the settings, so if we get here, you can see that is in-app guidance. So what is basically going to do, suppose that you are enrolling, or we can say that you are hiring some users, you are hiring some employees which are going to use your Salesforce. Let's take an example. You are selling some products, you have got some sales representatives, out of them, which are some are familiar with the Salesforce environment, some are not, some are very new. So what you can do is you can add some guidance here. If you say click on add, so what it will do is it looks like basically you might have seen that whenever you are using an application for the first time, it says that follow the step, do this for the step 1, do this for the step 2. Suppose that we have got this add, where you want to add, this is a walkthrough. Next, I'm going to say where I wanted to add, that is bottom center. I don't have another option, I don't want to select. Or you can say that step 1, that is the title. Body here, let's say that click on gear, setup icon, and then you can say that dismiss button is let's say that even this, or we can say that close, and then we have got done and we got okay. We can also add few more steps. So we have again got a step, let's say okay, this time I'm going to say step 2, or close here. You have got one more step you can add as well. So we have got 2 of 2, and then you can say that step 2. So these are basically the steps that you can ask your user when they are landing into the Salesforce environment for the first time, and you can make the use of Salesforce so very easy for your you and for your users as well. And you can also create some, let's say that or you can also say that simple guide, or you can say that it is a user guide. Okay, this might be some other URL that you can have, and then you can put. So this is very simple to use, this is very simple to create. And suppose that you have got HTTPS, and that's it's very simple. You can put when you wanted to start, when you wanted to end this, you can select, or you wanted no profile restrictions, next, next, and then you can give it a very simple name like user guide, and then you can save it after activating. So this is how it is going to work. Now if we click on done, and if we get back to our application, let's see if it pops us. To be honest, I didn't try it, but yeah, I just like this is a very cool feature which can be very helpful for the users. Okay, we are not able to find this, so there might be some links, or we created a link that might be the use of here just to show that. So there might be few things I did not try it, even the release note has not been released, so we cannot say how it actually works. And then next features that we have got is we have got that into the SSO section. So SSO section is that into the single sign-on basically. So there is a federation ID, the concept of federation ID into single sign-on. From this release Summer 20 now on, what we are going to get is we can make this federation ID as case sensitive. So what it is going to do is, like till now what it happens, say that you have got federation ID, the federation ID saying that Amit Singh, how the letters have been put into that field. There might be A as in capital, rest of things as in small, there might be A and S as capital. So now we can make this federation ID as case sensitive. So what will happen if there are two users with the same name? Suppose I just took an example with Amit Singh. So the case sensitive federation ID can help them to get the access of Salesforce environment. So that is what this checkbox means, and that is related to the single sign-on. And then we have got one more thing, or we can say that two more features for this video, and then we will discuss more about into next. Next is that we have got private connections. I have no clue for what this private connection is, but yeah, we have got private connections. One is for inbound and one is for outbound. Here you can create, like you can create private connections, that is AWS private link for the inbound and for the outbound as well. Here you just need to provide some information and then click on save. We have no clue about this because there is no documentation around this. We are still figuring out for which this private connection is going to be useful. And then the last feature that we have got till now is email address internationalization. So what this cool feature is that now you can allow your emails or your system to send the email to the Latin to the emails which contain some Latin words as well. We have not tried it out, but yeah, whatever the information is there into this page, that is what we are telling you, that if you enable this internationalization, that means your system might send the email to the email address which are containing some non-Latin characters. Okay, so now we have discussed few of the features which are going to come into summer release, that is summer 20. Now let's talk about how you can get this pre-release or where you can find out more exciting features. So for this, what you need to do is, before we go ahead and talk about the link, there is a group in Salesforce Trailblazer community, that is Release Readiness Trailblazers. This is a group where you can find out the announcement about when the pre-release orgs are ready and when you can start exploring the new features before those actually get implemented into a sandbox environment. So I'll encourage all of you to go to this go to this group. I will share the link in the description of this video. Go to the group, be a member, and then you will find the announcement about many exciting things that are going to come into the future. And then to just sign up, or you can find out this here as well, as you might request. You can see this link is here. I will also send this link or put this link into the description section. So if you go to this link, that is salesforce.com/form/sign-up/free release -summer20, you will see the form. You just need to fill out the form with the basic information like your name, email, phone, title, and then select which Salesforce environment you wanted to create. I will suggest to create a developer org so that it will be for the future purpose as well. It will never expire, and as soon as a new release will release, your developer org will be upgraded with the new release. As you can see that this Salesforce environment is I created 2 years ago, and I'm using that environment from till now. So this is how you can create a Salesforce environment and you can get started. If you find any new features, please let me know into the comment section. Thank you. So this is it for this video. Stay tuned with us, and please do subscribe, share, and we will soon come with the new features which will be related to development, because all these features that we just discussed, we are related to the Salesforce admin part. And before we go ahead and sign off, if you like my work, please buy me a coffee. You will get the link into the description of this video, and even you will get the link into your screen. So thank you. Till then, bye bye, take care.